I've always believed that when everyone in a community is able to share their gifts fully with the community, that's how we become strong and vibrant. The ARC has always been committed to making sure that every individual, regardless of their current situation, has an opportunity to design their future that will allow them to be all that they can be and to share all that they have with the community. And we're all enriched by that.
Never touch a kangaroo. Can I touch the kangaroo?
15 years ago, we started hearing from people with disabilities and their families that they wanted alternatives to living in group models of care. They wanted to be able to live in a home of their own. So the ARC Minnesota created our Housing Access Services program. At the time, no one thought that people with intellectual and developmental disabilities could live in homes of their own. They thought that the only way they could live was in a group model with 24-hour staffing available to them. The ARC Minnesota came in and said, we think this is possible. We think we can really help to make this happen. People with intellectual and developmental disabilities want the same things that everybody else wants. They want to have a home of their own. They want to have a job. They want to have meaningful relationships. When they come to the ARC, we can actually work with people to help them figure out a path to get to where they want to be in life. We see people really start to thrive, start to blossom, start to be more and more part of their communities, be more active, and be able to really live their lives to the fullest.
I have been living in my new apartment for a couple weeks now. I love my new apartment.
Housing is everything. It impacts every part of your life, from, your health and wellness to your mental health and, feeling good about where you're at. The partnership that I have with Hannah and the ARC has with Hannah was a great benefit to her. She was really just in need of a little bit of extra support. That was really integral to Hannah being able to find a place that would be successful for her.
We work with landlords, we negotiate leases, we help people secure a home of their own, help with first and last month's rent, help get furnishings in place for them, and really make sure that they have the right services and supports in place too to make sure that they're successful and are able to thrive in their own home.
Nate is the oldest of our three boys. When he left home, he moved to Waseca, where he spent some time in a group home. But eventually what happened is he grew out of that. He really no longer needed those services. Nate said, I want to be independent. I want to live in my own house. There was a really long time when I was very much against that. And I thought, no. But I had shared, I'm really scared. What if he doesn't succeed? What if he fails? And, the old adage was, yeah, but what if he succeeds? And that just clicked, because then I was like, yeah, what if he does?
As being an advocate for myself, I felt very proud of myself. I knew I was ready. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Nate.
How are you?
I'm good. How are ya?
Good.
I missed you.
You want coffee?
Sure.
I got cookies and I got coffee.
Thank you, Nate.
I really enjoy cooking. And I just started getting into a new hobby of baking. I made banana bread for family Christmas because when my grandma was still alive, she did all the banana bread fixings. And now I carried on the tradition to continue on the banana bread.
Why is it important to have an apartment of your own?
So I can be independent. I have nobody telling me what to do. I'm making my own food, choosing my own outfit, whatever I want to wear for the day.
So really making your own choices.
Yes.
Yes, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
As a parent, the ARC makes life easier by sort of being that one-stop point of contact. If they don't know the answer, they know who does know the answer. And now as she's wrapping up her education at Bethel, we're focused on housing and transportation and, again, moving to independent living. And the ARC really knows how to navigate and how to manage each of those areas. That's where I find, ARC is invaluable and is making those transitions and learning what you need to know for each phase along the way.
I could have never imagined how important the ARC would be in our life. We attended the ARC Gala in 2022, and we had been awaiting some results on if our child would have Down syndrome or not. We walked into that room feeling a little bit alone. We had a great night, and we met so many amazing people, and we felt at ease. When we looked around that room, we thought no matter what the results are, we saw people with disabilities of all ages. And, I saw what our future could be. And we have support. We have, the ARC Minnesota. This is why this was meant to be in our life, apparently, is kind of how we felt. We got our results back a few days later and, of course, confirmed that Noah would have Down syndrome.
He's a goofball. we call him Nugget. He does something new every day.
He's absolutely the best part of every day.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to tear up because I look forward to waking up and seeing him in the morning. He is so freaking funny. Always brings a smile to your face. Always reminds you what's important.
I'm gonna get you.
The most important thing in my life is hands down Noah. And I think right now, life is so good. He's healthy, he's thriving, he's happy. So it's almost on those days that I think about his future the most. When we look at the ARC and everything they're doing from a policy perspective, from, employment, housing being a big initiative, we want Noah to have everything at his reach. It's almost like an investment in his future for us right now.
The support that we receive from our generous donors really allows us to continue creating a movement for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to live lives where they have belonging and where they're thriving.
The most difficult thing to do is to have to say, I don't have the resources or the staff to be able to meet your needs. Knowing if ARC's not going to do it, no one else is going to do it. No one else is prepared to do the work that we do.
The more resources, the more manpower we have, it's only going to be better for the community, better for the people of Minnesota, and better for the people that we serve.
I think ARC is truly a leader in Minnesota for those with disabilities. They're truly doing the most with our money.
Yeah, I hope Maggie gets to live the life she wants to live. She's developed an incredible sense of independence. She'll, hopefully find a community that she's happy to call home.
I really feel very happy being here.
I'm just really blessed to have ARC in Minnesota in my life. Because if I didn't have them in my life, I probably wouldn't be here today.